Jennifer, as Roger was telling us, I mean, we've spoken before, and we talked about some of the projects that you'd been acting in, but now you're part of your own production company?
Yeah, I have a couple movies this year that I just acted in. One that I'm really excited about that went to Sundance and I'm hoping going to some other exciting places called Wrong Cops, and another one called Black Butterflies. But as far as our production company goes, we have one in pre-production right now called Hidden in the Woods that I'm very proud of because it's it's a statement on it's a remake, first of all, of a Chilean film, and it's a statement on violence against women. And I personally have had abuse in my past from when I was younger, and some of the other actors have had similar things. And I think we are making a very strong statement with this movie because it's about drug running, human trafficking, and violence against women, and a lot of people can't handle it. It's very brutal. But I'm very proud of it, and we are gathering an incredible cast. But we have The Victim that's on the shelves right now. You can get it at Walmart and iTunes and Best Buy and Amazon Streaming and Amazon. I'm very proud of that, and it had a wonderful release. And get it. And what else can I tell you about Treachery? That's in post-production, and Michael and I star in that together, as well as Tanya Newbold, Matthew Ziff, Caitlin Keats, and Sarah Butler from I Spit on Your Grave, and Richard Gunn, who I was on Dark Angel with. So the cool thing is I'm able to make cool parts for myself sometimes and hire other actors that have become my friends that I think are genius and I'm obsessed with and want to give jobs to and want to hang out with. So it's kind of cool.
Sounds pretty sweet.
Hopefully our movies will be through the roof budget-wise one day. But right now we have a model that's lower budget but higher quality.
I mean, some of the movies that are like that are the best ones out there, right?
I mean, I can't even tell you, honestly, I've seen movies with budgets very high in the past that I don't see that much of a difference, and so you're spending all of that money. And I do believe that you can still make good product and quality films and have quality actors involved. And maybe make money for your actors who have part of the back end, or make money for yourselves or something. I think there's a model there, and I think we've started to show the success of it. So,
and I have to say, going back to the Chilean remake, do you find it's more difficult to be remaking something rather than coming up with a new idea?
Well, the interesting thing is we saw it at a film festival called Fantasia, and we were showing The Victim there. And my husband, Michael Biehn, was judging. It was his first time judging first-time directors. And so Hidden in the Woods, in the Spanish version, just got picked up after that festival and is only being released in 2013. So it's interesting because what we're doing is we are basically remaking the same movie in English, but using the same Spanish director to direct the English version. So I kind of don't think it is, because it's his vision, and it's just going to be his vision with people speaking English now.
What an awesome idea. Yeah. I've never heard of that before.
I haven't either, and that was Michael's idea, and it was genius. I mean, he approached us to do something else that he had written and come to Chile and shoot and be these Americans in this movie. And Michael saw his movie and was like, I have to remake your movie. I want to play that part. And the guy was like, and you direct it? And he was like, no, and you direct it. And he was like, oh! And this guy is so happy. He's in Chile looking at American actresses doing their readings on tape. And it's just, it's really been a fantastic process. I'm learning so much, and it's like meshing cultures, and it's totally cool. And so I'm not finding that problem, but we're having the same filmmaker who came up with the story and knew about the case do it. So
that's amazing, though. And when it comes to that, I mean, when it's something so close to your heart, how do you go to set each day and take all that in and not just become a complete wreck?
Well, and this director always says this because honestly, we've had some strange reactions to the script. It's very brutal, and his original movie is very brutal. So for me, I don't feel like I feel like I can show up on set and do my job and do a good job, but I don't feel like I'm super method there are some actors that are very method, so I don't know. So I think I can separate myself. In fact, I feel more of an exhilaration when I show up and do a great job to portray that character or that idea. So I feel actually excited, as opposed to like depressed and sad because I'm taking it on. But I know there are people that do that, and I get it. And I think because maybe it's exciting that we're doing this, like I can kind of look at it from that point of view, and also from the point of view that it is a movie. We are just doing a movie, I'm just one of those people that is for some reason able to sort of separate myself out from it. There are definitely people who are not, and I get it.
It's a benefit towards yourself.
Yeah. I think mentally on this subject, yes, definitely a plus. Probably in other areas, I wish I would go the other way because then I wouldn't have to push myself so far to get to a certain place. You just get there because you're a wreck. So.
True enough. Now, with all these projects on the table, I have to ask, what do you prefer? Do you prefer just focusing on acting, just focusing on production, or doing both?
Acting is my first love of profession-wise. But I think that I actually am a really good producer. And I think I'm a good actress, too. I wasn't saying, like, derogatory about my acting. I was just saying, like, I don't feel like I can stop producing now. I feel like it's now acting and now producing are both what I have to do.
That's good. Yeah. Hey, if you can be talented at both, then why not, right?
I think, and I feel like, listen, I mean, if I can create stuff for other people and create stuff for me, as long as I'm doing a good job in the movie with my original profession, which I think I will, then who cares? Why not? I might as well. And the producing thing is like, there's longevity in that too. I want a baby, so, I could still be producing while I'm, taking off some time to have a baby. Or, there's that too. There's that element. Probably act too, but it's a little harder. You got to take off maybe
at least, a week.
Just to handle it, But, so I don't know. There's I can't say. I mean, acting's for sure my first love, but producing is, I've gotten the bug.
That's awesome. Well, I appreciate you speaking to me. I hope everything goes well for you.
Thank you. I'm so glad I saw you, and I'm so glad that you got me. And that we saw the dog. The Maltipoo. We saw a Maltipoo.
But your lashes look amazing. I have to say, yeah. Yeah, he is. And so funny.
He cracks me up. Oh my God.
Are you
so cute?
I'm gonna ask you. I'm totally cutting you off right now. I'm gonna ask you one question because you are not wearing heels. I mean, you're wearing heels, but not like a dress and heels. Do you have socks on right now?
I do.
Can you tell me a little bit about what sock choice you made today? You got a good story, don't you?
Well, they were balled up on the floor.
That's all right.
In my closet. I grabbed them running out, and I think they have pink on them. They might be like the symbol for breast cancer, like survivors sign. I think. I know there's pink on them, so I think they may be that. And gray, like on the heel, and they're like sport socks.
There you
They're
go.
white,
See?
like white. Like if they popped out, it would not be cool.
But even your socks show that you care.
Pink, so. Not cool.
But even your socks show that you care about certain causes, right?
That's right.
I like it.
I like it too. I like her.
Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.